Alright, what up, Who That Nation? It's your boy CB. We're gonna play at the crib due to the fact that the Panthers was the sorriest team in the division last year. We definitely got home field advantage. Alright, what's up, Who That Nation, man? Welcome everybody to the WDN Chat Line Podcast. For all the new listeners, I've been starting Madden. I started back during the season, and once the season was over, I stopped. But I'm gonna get back to it. See, let me get these sets right quick before I chop it up with you guys. But I'd like to welcome everybody to the show. It's a Saturday night. I'm gonna try to keep you guys entertained along with talking Saints football with you guys. Let's make it 8:30. Shout out to the chat. Jack Brown, what's up with you? Just Pretty Carly, shout out to you. Just Pretty Carly, she's a part of the podcast team, so you guys show her some love. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. But yeah, once again, I'm starting back up with the podcast. WD, shout out to you. What's up, fam? I got my team in here. Jake, I see you. Flea Ficker, first play of the game. Ooh, we're gonna see. But to the new listeners, man,
welcome to the special Saturday edition. From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls,
this during the
here's
season.
a look inside the
Playing Madden. See, let me just get a few things right quick. Just stay with me. Let's see. Make time. We're gonna let Deontay hold that slide. I don't trust. Okay. Make sure the pass rush is on point. Okay, Jack Bryan. I see you, Daniel Starr. Who that? Welcome to everybody, man. Jack Bryan said, "Do you think the season will start?" Yes, the season will definitely start, but I don't think it's gonna get to the regular season. I think once the preseason start, you're gonna start traveling, and you got all these states with COVID going on. I think that's gonna be the toughest part when you start doing all this traveling. Y'all just bear with me 1 second, man. I gotta get the lineup right. I just don't want anybody out there playing. Yeah, we're gonna have Kate. But yeah, I think the season definitely gonna start. Just like WD was saying the other day, I don't think it's gonna last but for a few weeks. So we'll see. I'm just shocked that the NFL is going through with this, honestly. I really can't believe that they falling through. They still trying to do it to get any amounts of change possible. Like I said, I'm a diehard Saints fan. Let's see, Deontay. We're gonna have Ty back him up. We just get these rosters right quick. Yeah. How we gonna do that? We're gonna have CDJ in the slot. Okay, guys, we're about to get to it. But yeah, once again, shout out to everybody in the chat, to all the new listeners.
Superdome in New Orleans. Tonight we've got a good
I'm starting back up with Madden.
between the
what I'm gonna do,
Panthers
you know, every week I'm gonna come in here and play. I'm gonna draw a name and play the team
no run back
until
here. This will be a touchback
we
and
get
it
to the
comes out to the
preseason.
25-yard line.
We can get past the preseason, whatever team we playing.
They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
His stature isn't huge. He's not one of the big, strong guys that you see coming into the league. But his touch, decision-making,
Saturday night
plays, that's why Teddy Bridgewater has a chance
to be a top quarterback. Oh, my goodness.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And here now the offense for Carolina.
I don't know about
CB, did you hear the latest update to the training camp?
So let's take a look at
Shout out to Jerry Boy, welcome to the chat.
In 2017,
I seen something where they had a meeting.
941 yards and a strong candidate.
I seen something where they had a meeting and they gave out the guidelines.
Free agent out of Temple, now making good in the NFL.
Come on, y'all won't. Oh my God, y'all gonna let him run?
A nifty bit of scrambling there.
Okay, let's see.
In this game, this guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
One second, let me get this mic. Adjust mic levels. Yeah. Okay. Okay, can y'all hear me better now?
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. 3 yards on the pickup there.
Y'all can hear me a little louder, though.
And now a look at the Saints starting defense.
Yeah, I just seen the guidelines basically. Rookies reporting on the 21st.
But still retains.
Rookies reporting on the 21st, and then the remainder of the teams reporting. You know, the following weekend, I think the quarterback's right after that, then the rest of the team.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Bridgewater. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was Seth DeValve, and it's 3rd down. He shook his head right when he was.
Yeah, Jared, that's all I'm saying.
He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement gathered on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And he's got his target. That's Moore. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 56 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call?
That's about to change,
man. No matter what,
it's about
they had
to
the
change,
right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Yeah, basically, I'll be doing this every week. I will draw a name and pick the team
a few yards into the end zone
until the preseason starts.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told.
But I know I'm trying to entertain you guys, you know, but at the same time, I'm a gamer at heart, so
pick of the 2nd round back in 2001, and that's the veteran Drew Brees.
Drew Brees' accomplishments have been borderline astounding. When you look back at what people thought about him coming out of college, so-called height issue, you name it, he can do it, and boy, does he prepare well for each and every game.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. This would be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8
WD, no, it was Marshawn.
The first carry now, this is Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, Marshawn really let that guy
up front. They're going to stop him right
DJ Moore.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way.
He's good, but he's not in that upper tier.
Has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here
once again,
in this
welcome
first
to the
quarter.
podcast. Just remember to like, subscribe, follow the page. We bring you guys some podcast shows discussing
Breeze now
Go.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. And the starting defense here for the Panthers.
Spotlight, please, on Shaq Thompson. I always go back to his time at the University of Washington. Played some minor league baseball in the offseason. Could have been a big-time running back, maybe even a safety, and has settled in as a good, strong outside linebacker in the NFL whose forte is speed.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Breeze down to throw. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan.
Jack Brown said, yo, you make good highlight videos.
Some teams,
we actually have a guy named WD. He's a part of the podcast. He the one makes the videos. So WD4L St. Viz, that's the guy that makes the highlight videos for the podcast page. So I definitely appreciate that. Shout out to him.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10
Best
at the
highlight
48-yard line. From the gun, it's Breeze. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching
My fault, I
staff
got off to a bad start, but I want to shout out my team.
Not only that, but that big article in the paper.
Shout out to WD that's in the chat. Shout out to Brittany Carly. Brittany Carly, she's the news member. She's been with us for about a month.
So many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it.
And she's got a new YouTube page, so go subscribe, follow the YouTube page.
Give him 5 on the carry
I'm
there,
not
and
sure
it'll
the
be
name
2nd
of it.
down.
If she's in here, let
After
it
the
be known
pickup
you
of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Got some new content, especially for the ladies.
The throw is Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
43. Check, 43. Hey, team 6.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
We're going to go for 3.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Once again, man, y'all make sure y'all go like, subscribe, and follow the page. Welcome to all the new listeners in the chat.
Certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right?
We have 2 new highlight videos.
You did a nice job there, but here's the other part.
One with Marcus Davenport and
you don't
one
force
with
any mistakes. You don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Made by WD, so you guys can check that out.
And no run back here.
Fire
This will be a
highlight
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
From the 29, Bridgewater.
Tell me that's a pick.
That's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
On 1st down, Murray. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
We're going to need your noise this year, man.
He just told him once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. After one,
53-yarder.
On EA Sports.
Come on, I got you be able to get it. Come on. Money.
And this is good.
There we go.
Just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go here, Teddy Bridgewater and company marches back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know.
Come on, let's get a stop. Let's get another stop. Let's go.
They tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown.
But yeah, guys,
big thanks to the defense.
like I said,
Give
this
him
is
10
Saturday
there,
night.
good enough for a Panther 1st down.
Could be out right
Ball
now.
up to the 35 now as they come up on
Trying to
1st
stay in
and 10.
with this COVID. I just hope everybody is.
Here's McCaffrey. And brought
Just hope
down,
everybody
but not
following
before reaching
protocol
the
so we can get back to
45-yard
normal
line.
life.
Give him 10 there,
Especially
good
with
enough
football
for a Panther 1st down.
Yes,
Tremendous
I mean,
blocking by the interior of the offensive
you wanna
line.
see- you wanna see our Saints play.
A gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back
This
to
is a
the
good
huddle,
chance we
better
might
be
not even
giving
have
him a whole
fans.
lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
Back-to-back
I
good
think we all
plays
need
have
to
him
work
on the
together
move
to try
on
to get
1st
rid of this
down.
thing.
On the ground, McCaffrey.
There we go.
And a minimal gain here as he's
I
up to
just
about
don't
the
think trying to
47-yard line.
Get a season
him a couple
squeezed
on the
in,
carry there,
just to
2nd and
make
8.
some money. I don't think that's going to be the answer. Keep it all the way high.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey.
Come on. Oh, my
The Panthers
gosh.
have the 1st. It's a gain of 12. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Panthers have the 1st. It's a gain of 12.
We saw it at Stanford. It does not surprise me to see it here in the NFL as well. This is one elusive young man.
He set the NCAA record
y'all
in
give me some records.
3,864 all-purpose yards.
Listen, after watching that move, I just called for the trainer. I think I pulled a hammy just watching it.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
Jack Brown said, the Chiefs game should be prime time. It definitely should, and they might flex it.
On second and a couple. Bridgewater. And that one got tipped. Kind of
they still can flex that game, but that's
third.
That's near the
we're not playing 3 yards in the conduct football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and getting out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
To the new listeners,
maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Now Bridgewater. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Y'all gonna go
Those
get that.
passes out that
Shout out to Scooby.
Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for
I try to pronounce your name Thursday night. Welcome to the show, man.
Come from a long distance and have a chance to affect the pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Bridgewater. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
To the chat. We just
That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining.
Saints fans
this second quarter. We'll be right back. So on 4th down, Ron Rivera sends out the field goal unit. And this one a 41-yard attempt.
Saints fan. Saints fan.
And his kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on, well, what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
You gotta
I'm
use
not sure
this
about
clock.
that. I'm just going with why they
Use
said
the
that.
clock.
I have no idea.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up.
Just to break down what we did on Thursday night.
The offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Let me get this play out the way.
Breeze now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
14.
Breeze going to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made.
Say y'all might do is run slants, but can't nobody stop it.
That was a nice
We're going to keep on doing it.
What the receiver's trying to do
until somebody
is
put it in check.
Going upfield for a deeper
Which
route,
hadn't happened
and it
yet.
breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Tackle made by K1 Short.
Yeah,
2
basically
minutes
what we talked
remaining
about
in this
in the
first
last
half of
podcast
football.
Thursday. We broke down. We went around the league, then we broke down the running back group. We started our positional. We started our positional breakdowns.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
It'll be a gain of 6, and just like that, it's third down.
Oh, yeah, and I forgot. Shout out to Mike Thomas. Shout out to Mike Thomas for getting in the 99 club.
It'd be a big part of any passing offense.
When you think about it, he's the first guy that's been the 99.
After that last completion, gets him
Great.
6.
It's Breeze has been.
Working from the gun.
It's been a 99.
And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he gets us down inside
Shout
the 35
out to Mike Thomas.
before going
First
out of
Saints.
bounds.
First
That'll be
Saint.
enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Brown said,
But in
I
this
don't know
situation,
how Cam
the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On first down, Breeze.
Come on. Stay.
And he's caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
Jack,
No,
I'm not sure how that
actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Breeze will try again on second down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Shout out to Dada Saints.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Complete to his tight end, Seth DeValve. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Welcome to all the new listeners to the chat.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Oh, really, Joe? Oh, my gosh.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
To throw is Bridgewater. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end.
Just hold them to 3, guys.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And this one is right through. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Hayden, this is my first time seeing you in the comment section, so shout out to you.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people
Y'all go, Emmanuel.
Come on, get it. Big plays for an offense.
And we got to make some shade.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Murray. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess.
But what y'all think about Pete's new deal?
To
all the new listeners.
His ability to read, react, and
What to everybody.
But on that one,
everybody.
Like
I know what my
guys.
team thinks. No Pam.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. It's caught by Sanders. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Nah, really.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Go, Mike, go.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
21. Push him back.
Reset. Reset the play.
Easy, opposite.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Pete, I'm coming to your side. How you going to act right here?
They'll run. Here's Burton, the fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. The toss to Murray. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Here's Breeze, rolling to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. They come out here in the eye. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on
there we go. Touchdown.
In for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mike Burton.
There's no way. The Panthers defense is not like that.
Extra point away now.
That's where the video game part comes out of.
Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember.
And I lost Keithley, Thomas Davis.
I think
they lost some pieces over there. They defense not eating like that.
Because the field goals means they got in range, but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times, the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
WD, you said, so on the scale of 1 to 10, what do you mean concerning the season, or you talking about this drive?
Where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
WD, you know I'm nervous. I'm holding it down for the podcast. So.
That's it.
It feel like a game to me. Like I'm actually out there playing.
Come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Gotta hold it down for the pod.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down.
They want to sling the ball like this.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play.
I can tell that's foot tapping. Yeah, it's tapping for
on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Shout out to Daniel Williams. Let's go. Who that to you, Daniel Williams? Just Saturday night, man. I want to bring you guys some entertainment.
1st down, Bridgewater. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of pistol.
There we go.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd down.
He has elite instincts on his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run.
I'm gonna let my corner play up on
that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Come on, Real. You gotta guard this guy.
Bridgewater now from the 50. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool him on that play.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And this is
Patrick, you gonna get it? Supposed to take that to the crib, man.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passes.
Take that, Patrick.
Thus, the incompletion.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie.
There we go.
And this kick is not going to be.
I think Patrick, we could have had 7.
To boot. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Daniel was right there in Patrick's hands. He didn't want to. He didn't want to go get it.
In a dome, you'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
Oh,
and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage. Okay.
Yeah, in this case.
This is McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he's got the hook up to
Yeah, 4 for 1. Let's go.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together to watch the game film, isn't it?
Come on, let's get a block right here, P-Rob.
He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Okay, here we go. Let's go. Come on, let's hold on to the ball right here. Let's go.
Remains tied here in the 4th. That close to taking a fourth-quarter lead, but the goalposts, they had other plans.
I thought it was on target. It looked good off his foot, but then, doink, off the metal and out. And those are the kind of breaks that can definitely swing a ball game.
Let me run the ball. Tavis, I'm going to trust you again. Here you go. Let's go.
Fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. It'll be a Saints first down.
Got it past that guy, but that was in some dangerous cover.
When you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Murray. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5. Up to the 25-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Y'all gonna get him?
Get him down about 3 yards.
Dang, man.
First. Now we'll get a
hit the guy
by New Orleans, number 2.
Oh my gosh, man.
Just over a minute to go in the game. Here's Michael Pilardi.
Can't forget all kind of respect, but he ain't doing all that now. Let's go. You're letting the guy just prance around. Go, Deontay, give us some.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Go, Mike, go, go! There we go.
And make sure that clock stops.
Shit,
if the
man.
clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you.
Go.
They can always bleed out on you.
We on the 35, so let's just get some little throws in. Just move it up. Don't gotta do nothing too crazy.
35. Now Breeze. His throw incomplete.
Time to give you some run, Deontay. It's right there.
Look back on and say we really have
right there in your hands, man.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Let's see.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
They coming too. They coming.
Murray. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Let's be smart right here. Please do not.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Be smart. We on the 34. We in field goal range. Do not take the sack.
To throw is Breeze. This is complete to Michael
He'll
Thomas.
take that.
And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No,
just gonna let the clock run.
7 there, but it brings up 4.
Daniel, we got to get the W. We got to get the W, fam.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
Yeah, let's just let that clock run.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3
come
seconds
on.
left. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win.
There we go, ball game. All right,
He knocks
there we go.
his 3rd field goal of the game, and this one is the one that decides it. And Burns, it'll be alive tonight. The Saints have won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really,
there we go, guys. No, you did. I couldn't let us down, man. I was holding it down for the pod. Couldn't let us go out like that, man.
Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly.
All right, fellas, that'll wrap things up. Just Pretty Carly. Let them know your YouTube page. I'll wrap this up. Just Pretty Carly. Y'all see her in the chat. Follow her YouTube page. She just made one. Y'all don't know. I'm a gamer, so I get into these games, especially Madden 2K.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
I just
You've been
feel like
watching
I'm out there
the
actually
NFL
playing.
on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners
to all
here
the
as
new
we say
listeners,
so long
make
from
sure
New
you
Orleans.
like, subscribe, follow the page. If you already subscribed, just share the page to your Twitter, Facebook account. Just give us a shout out. Just a group of Saints fans, once again, just giving y'all some news, giving our thoughts and opinions. We got men and we got us a female on the squad. So we got both perspectives, or both races. I say that. We don't discriminate over here. Okay, let me go back to breathe. We don't discriminate. We got men and women on the pod. I gave up a crucial pick, though. Hey, Carly, you let them know your YouTube page? I'm giving you some run right here. Let them know. Let them know your page. And she is the female that's on our pod. Y'all come check her out. She's chopping it up with us. You know, this is the age where females are starting to, you know, get noticed and stuff. And as far as what broadcasting sports, you're starting to see that's the wave now. You a lot of females are getting their looks now. And we definitely gonna let her get her look with us. That's why we brought her to the team. She know what she talking about. Got talent in this little group on the WDN side. WD giving us these highlight videos. A lot of y'all don't even know he done started putting them on this page, but y'all eventually will. We just got a lot of talent. A lot of talent. Careful. I should have talked to y'all about Kamar holding out to y'all. I know it's over now. Y'all think he gonna hold out? It could happen, man. WD, appreciate that. Shout out to Mike, man. First 99 Saint in history. Breeze hadn't even been a 99. Breeze hadn't even been a 99 yet. He gonna hold it down for us, man. We got us a honcho over here. We gonna eat, man. We're just under some crazy circumstances, and I'm just eager to see how this gonna play out. Yeah, WD, they need to play. They need to pay him. They got to. Really, he the only running back left that hadn't been paid. I'm talking about the top. I mean, Saquon, he's still fresh into his rookie deal. But while I'm right here, while I got a few listeners, I'm gonna do this right quick. I'm gonna go ahead and pick my opponent for next week. While we right here, got this cut right here. I put 32 teams in, man. Just pick a team. I'm just randomly playing teams. So next Thursday we will not be doing our podcast, but y'all just see me shook up the thing, and that's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I guess it's meant for me to stay in the division right now. We got the Tampa Bay Bucks next week. You know, so I said I'm gonna make it interesting. Be a tough matchup. But once again, just shout out to everybody that tuned in the chat. Next week I'll be playing the Tampa Bay Bucks. And let's see, before the game, I'm gonna flip a coin. Flip a coin to get home or away. Yeah, I just flip next time before I play, whether home or away. But like I said, I just want to make this entertaining to you guys. Yeah, and once again, I'm playing on all Madden. This ain't no rookie I'm playing on. That's it. That's why the Panthers defense was eating like that. Because we all know in real life they gonna be trash. That defense is so we already know what time it is with that defense. But it's gonna look good on here because it's on all Madden. That'll about wrap things up. Once again, shout out to everybody in the chat. Our next podcast show will be on July 30th. So that'll be the weekend the training camp actually starts. We actually have some good news. Hopefully some good news. We call football. Hopefully it's not no bad news. I definitely don't want to see it skyrocket with COVID cases, but we know the situation we're in as a country right now. And last thing, and I'm going to get off here, I promise. For all the ones that still hanging on to this Breeze stuff, please, it's not that serious. We've moved on. We've moved on from from that little situation. So if we can move on from it, everybody else can. Please don't lose your fanhood or say you're not going to watch the season based off of, some words he said. Comments that he made. Like I said, it could have been a Riley Cooper situation, but it wasn't. This guy just gave his opinions on, about the flag, and standing for the anthem. It could have been way worse than that. We're not dealing with no Riley Cooper situation. So just think about that before we, say we're not gonna tune in or it's over, because it's too political. Yeah, but it's done got political a little bit, but it is what it is. Let's see what time next week. It'll be Thursday 8:30 Eastern Time, 7:30 Central Time. That's gonna be my next matchup against Tampa Bay. So that about does it. This your boy CB, and I'm out. Who that?